Hey there friends and greetings. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Alicia. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. And today I'm gonna share with you what I picked up at Aldi for our weekly groceries. There was actually quite a bit of meat on clearance that I did not intend on picking up because they really never have clearance meat. You have to go kind of early, I believe, in order to grab that. But this was later in the day. I was shocked that there was some meat left over, so I did grab some. So that will be used like probably in the next like couple weeks or so. But let me share with you everything that I got today. So here is the haul. I'm gonna actually just start off with this random non-food item. I grabbed a bag of potting mix. I think it's so cool that they offer like some different types of flowers. They did have some different berry bushes, which is really cool. They had a blackberry bush and a raspberry bush, but I needed this for some indoor pots. I have a snake plant to grow, a few snake plants growing that needed more soil just from them tipping over and whatnot. So I was kind of glad to see that. I'm not sure if the price is like the same at like Home Depot or Lowe's or something, but I figured $4.99 is pretty good. Moving down, I do have some frozen vegetables. I always love to have frozen vegetables in my freezer for quick dinner sides. This was in their like seasonal section, the pastel colored M&Ms. I plan on making some of my monster cookies with the M&Ms. I love that monster cookie recipe because you can just change out the color of the M&Ms during different holidays and seasons. So this would be just something fun for Easter. For me, I picked up a dark chocolate bar. This is 70% cocoa. I love having this. This I just grabbed randomly because I did grab some chicken that was on clearance, and I'll show you that in a second. But I figured I would make some chicken just for me and my husband as a side for our lunch, and I thought this would just be good. Very quick option just to heat it up real fast and then put it in his like little meal prep bowl for lunch at work. I picked up some mushrooms for our creamy chicken goodness. Now that's what my husband used to call it many years ago whenever I started making this. It's basically just an easy 5-ingredient creamy chicken dinner in the crock pot. I'm gonna saute some mushrooms on the side and throw that in just to bring some more heartiness to it. So I did get that. Here is that chicken that I was referring to. There was only one package left of this thin sliced chicken breast. I figured I would make half of this for, or maybe a little bit less than half of this for me and the other half for my husband for just a quick lunch, and I'll add some of my favorite probably Kinder seasonings to that. And as you can see, there's a few different clearance items. They had a bunch of the party wings on sale. Not on sale, but on clearance, 50% off. And in here, there are 3 different types. There is a hot and spicy, a lemon garlic, and a smokehouse. So yummy. We love wings. I don't fry wings when I make them. I usually just air fry them or just bake them in the oven. But very excited to give these a try. I've never tried them before. Staying with some more clearance items, they did have several of these. They had, I would say, maybe 10. I just grabbed 2. These are just boneless, skinless chicken breasts here. There are about 3 to 4, oh no, 4 breasts in each of these for 50% off. I think I'm just gonna wrap these individually and stick them into my freezer outside. A must-have when you go to Aldi are the chicken nuggets. My kids love these so much, and they're great just to stick in your kids' lunch boxes. But this is a large bag of that. I always warm them up in the air fryer. Some heavy whipping cream for coffee, for sauces, some olives. So I did grab some olives. I am gonna make my one-pot pizza pasta dish coming up here in the next few days. That is just such a good meal. It's all one pot, and the thing that I love about it is that you can add like whatever your favorite pizza toppings are. You can throw that into that recipe. It's very versatile. I also got some mozzarella to go onto that, and some ground sausage and some ground beef. I decided to grab ground beef. I do have some in my fridge from my just recent Costco haul, but I wanted to get exactly 1 pound of that and 1 pound of the sausage to go into that pizza pasta dish. I didn't want there to be an excessive amount of ground beef, but this is perfect. For the creamy chicken goodness dinner, you do need a packet of the Italian seasoning. I grabbed 2 down there just to always have it on hand. Some pepperoni, again going into that 1-pot pizza pasta. There's a lot of meat in that pasta, and it makes a ton, you guys. So you can definitely either freeze some of it or share it with others or have it for leftovers the next day as an easy dinner, just to reheat. I love those type of meals. Hiding underneath all this unhealthy stuff is some green beans. I'm gonna probably make that for dinner tonight. I did pull out a whole chicken. I'm gonna roast it tonight, make some macaroni and cheese that my daughter has been begging for lately. So gonna make that for dinner. tonight. Some grapes, just some green grapes to throw into my kids' lunch boxes. Can't skip over the avocados. I always love getting these little mini avocados. There's about 5 or 6 in there, and the price is always really good. Trying to not get you guys dizzy. Some nice crunchy crispy snacks, some chips. So some Nashville hot chicken chips. I think they might have had these before, and I think they've also had the Cuban sandwich flavor before, but I've never got that before. Ever. So gonna give those a try. These were also in their like seasonal going out aisle. So like I mentioned, I think we've tried these before. They were delicious. These are probably going to be equally as good. And then, of course, if you go to Aldi, you've got to pick up the pub-style pretzels. These are so delicious with like a glass of red wine. I know that is so random. Of course, the beer would be great too. But these are just so flavorful. I love these very much. Something I have actually never purchased before are the Aldi brand toaster tarts. So I actually make my own little mini Pop-Tarts for my kids' lunch boxes. I prefer to not buy a lot of pre-made things like this. Every once in a while I will grab them though for my kids or myself, not gonna lie, to have as a little sweet treat. So I decided to give these a try. I'm hoping they taste just as good as the original Pop-Tarts. We have some baby carrots in our fridge, so I thought some hummus would be great. This is just the regular roasted garlic hummus. Some strawberries. We do have a few strawberries left from our Costco haul, but we needed to replenish that, so grab that as well. My older son actually was trying to tell me, he was like, a long time ago you used to buy, I don't know what they're called, they're kind of like crispy, they look like a round. He's like, I think they're popcorn. I was like, the rice cakes? He's like, yeah. He's like, why don't you get those anymore? So I did decide to get the caramel corn rice cakes. They also had a regular, like just the original brand, but usually I used to buy the apple cinnamon one. But I'm sure he's gonna be just fine with this and put like a little like smear of peanut butter or something on top. Or even that cocoa almond spread I got from Trader Joe's. Oh my gosh, all the ideas going through my head. What if you guys pick up rice cakes, what are your favorite flavor combinations? Some beef stock. So I got this for my tavern sandwiches. My son is away actually at like a school camp that they do in our district. I actually went to it when I was in 6th grade, so did my husband, and I asked him before he left, what is the one meal you want me to make when you get home? And he asked for tavern sandwiches. He loves those so much, so I did need some beef broth, but this is stock. This was only 10 cents more, so I decided to go with the stock. Some penne pasta. This is going into that one pot pizza pasta. Egg noodles. Those are for the chicken, the creamy chicken dinner in the crock pot. Some canned items. I did need to stock up on some tomato sauce, so I grabbed 4 cans of those. I did grab 1 can of tomato paste. I do make my own pizza sauce that goes into that one pot pizza pasta. I'm telling you guys, it's a whole ordeal, but it's a great dish to make. And then I got 2 cans of the cream of mushroom. One of those cans is gonna go into that creamy chicken goodness dish. And then the other one is just for our pantry. A can of crushed tomatoes, again, for that one pot pizza pasta, you guessed it. A bag of brown onions for all of the dinner items. Some Honeycrisp apples to just put over here on my counter. My kids love this with some peanut butter and some cinnamon sprinkled over the top. Some bananas. We do have a couple of bananas left from Costco, but I always like to make sure we have plenty of bananas on hand. My kids love bananas, so grab that. Some fresh garlic from Aldi, the 3-pack. I have a large 10-pound bag of russet potatoes. This is gonna be paired with the tavern sandwiches. I'm just gonna make some potato wedges to go alongside of those sandwiches, and some things over here. So for the tavern sandwiches, I usually do brioche buns, but honestly, we've been needing more than 6 buns when they come in the sleeve like that. So I just grabbed regular hot dog buns. These are just fine. And then also some broccoli. This is gonna go for any of our dinners. All right, my friends, so that is it for this Aldi haul. Hopefully you picked up some new dinner inspiration ideas to make along with some like sweet treats. But let me know if you guys found this helpful by leaving a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, definitely do that on your way out. I would really appreciate your support and would love to have you around. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye, friends.